Welcome, daddies, to episode 307 of Dunn and Drew. No intro today. If I could have done an intro, and if I did do an intro and this podcast went really well, this would be, I'd submit this for like my flu game. Because today was really rough. I'm sure we're going to talk about the tailgate and the Jags game, but I'm still feeling the aftermath of standing in the Spin the Costa circle too many times, probably. And just like for the Jaguars, it's a short week. It's a short week for me too. I want a whole week of clean eating I don't clean eat, but clean eating and no drinking. But I can't.
Last time you did that,
I can't get it because we have to turn around and go to New Orleans. Like they talk about teams playing tough opponents. How about my liver playing a tough opponent? Bourbon Street's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride,
especially after Sunday. So we're going to talk about NFL Sunday, big giant behemoth of a team, the 49ers. I thought they were unbeatable, and they get beat, which is crazy, I think. I'm interested to see how they did it, how the Browns did it. Maybe it was the pregame scuffle. But, yeah.
Hello,
Welcome
everybody.
to the show, Eric.
Yes, thank you. How is everyone doing tonight?
Well,
I'm great.
Good. This episode is brought to you by Patreon. There will be exclusive New Orleans content there this week.
Whoa.
No idea what's going to happen, but I'm going to film it and share it with you guys. So that's patreon.com/Dunn and Drew.
Thank you.
This podcast and our Jaguars lives haven't been more up this early into a season since we started this journey in 2017.
Yeah.
We have faced...
Not for this long.
Yeah, not for this long. We are in a place that I haven't been in since I was just a lad, just a 24-year-old boy who started a podcast.
That's how old we were. Jack's almost 24.
Yeah.
Right?
You should know.
In a year.
Yeah.
When's my birthday?
Juneteenth. We know this.
No, it's not.
It's my own Juneteenth. Juneteenth B.
Yes, 6 years ago. That's the last time the Jags had a record this good this early into a season. So it's taking me back, and I hope it lasts.
24 is crazy. I
30 now. 30.
Comprehend that.
6 years have passed, so we've never been 4-2. But hopefully we keep it going, obviously. But personally, my sports world is amazing. You know, outside of the Jags, we got FAU. The preseason poll just came out, just starting 10th in basketball. Never seen that in my life. We got Spurs, got another generational player in Wemby.
Who's ranked higher right now, FAU or Penn State in football? I guess Penn State.
Penn State's top 10.
Yeah. Penn State's
What,
7.
6? 7.
Yeah. Well, we up. Penn State, Ohio State this weekend. I'll be in Columbus for that. Don't have a ticket yet. We'll talk about that later.
Even then, I'm sure aftermath.
Yeah.
Just being in that city might be cool.
Yeah, the city's fun.
Especially if we win. Oh my God. You're gonna just troll.
Yeah.
Maybe get arrested.
I'll wait for that to happen. But Columbus is just fun. It's just a college town and bars everywhere. But also I won $310 in prize picks this weekend.
Nice.
So it's been a good weekend and been a good sports season so far. So I can't be stopped.
If you multiply your winnings this week in prize picks, multiply by how much money I've won in prize picks the last 2 months, it'd be 0.
I know.
Turn that shit up.
And I still won't grow up. I'm a grown ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did, but I'm a champion. So I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
How do we feel about the Chargers uniforms tonight? I think they're powder blue on top and yellow pants.
Oh, I like that.
I love the powder blue with anything. So
Okay.
Same. I do like that.
what do you prefer?
You don't like it with yellow?
All powder blue. The yellow's okay.
They don't do powder blue jersey, and pants.
Yeah, they do.
All powder?
No, they don't.
Come on now.
Powder blue jersey and pants. They don't do that.
Powder blue jerseys.
I'll bet my life on this.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Kill me.
Kill you. How?
Stab you live.
How do you want it?
You can choose.
Oh. Come on. What do I have to do? Do I die?
I kill you.
Ow.
I promise you're wrong.
What? I can't be wrong.
Powder and white, powder and yellow.
That's crazy.
It's usually powder blue jersey and white pants.
You're so him today. You know what? I hate when they wear the really dark blue ones.
I don't.
The Phillip Rivers era Chargers jerseys.
These are ugly.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of Antonio Gates though.
Yeah.
I don't mind that occasionally now, but that being their permanent. But I like when they throw it in there. It's like, oh, they got that too in their bag.
So who fought
they're
before
Duffy.
the game? Why is
game?
Chargers and
Oh, this game? I don't
Monday
know.
Night
You
Football.
said you saw that.
I didn't see it.
That seems so like Browns and Niners. There's no history there. Almost as much as Chargers Cowboys. Like where's the beef?
I don't know.
Arby's?
Do we still have the Badam?
No. Okay.
Now there have been a lot of fights. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. Better than the fans fighting each other in the stadiums.
That is true. What's the weirdest one is when the fans of the same team fight.
Yeah, it's always the videos I've seen this season. It's always been just same fans fighting each other, just in the bathroom line. It's just random shit.
So I will reiterate, I didn't do my homework for this episode. I just didn't have it in me to even work like my normal job today.
Slept on the job actually.
Thought they're listening. Are they listening?
I didn't sleep. I wanted to sleep.
They listen.
Okay.
They listen.
But I'm sure. Fuck you. I'm sure you guys did your homework. So
We are the kings of the weekend.
Did you swap chords with me?
yeah, I don't know what it is.
My king of the weekend. This is basically a Michael Penix episode.
Oh,
Michael Penis.
who's this?
Quarterback for Washington Huskies. Boy, he's had a journey. He tore his ACL in 2018 with Indiana. Did it again in the COVID season. And now he's on Washington and he's doing the damn thing. He actually led the NCAA in pass yards, I believe, last year. And he's being consistent again this year. And he's my king of the weekend because after all that adversity, he had his biggest matchup of his career on Saturday against the Oregon Ducks at home. And he had to rely on his defense to get a stop from Oregon, and it happened. And he got the opportunity to showcase his talents, showcase his clutchness, and he went down the field in 2 plays, threw 2 dimes,
Goodness.
and took the lead on Oregon and won. And he pretty much secured his Heisman for that game, and I think he's going to get it.
So he's leading in Heisman.
Definitely has to be. I think it was Caleb Williams probably before this game, and Michael Penix was probably just right under him. But after Caleb losing to Notre Dame and throwing 3 picks against Notre Dame, and Michael Penix having that type of game, yeah, he's Heisman favorite for sure. It's his to lose. I saw this coming last week, and he is my king of the weekend. He's him.
What do you think that does to Caleb Williams' hype? Because I've seen it slow down, but I'm also in the very niche Jaguars Twitter where they oddly have it out against Caleb Williams
Because they want Trevor to be the best prospect.
Yes, it's. How'd you know?
I'm him today.
It's so annoying. It's like it doesn't have to be like they all hate Zach Wilson because coming out, some people said that the Jags should take Zach Wilson.
Well, that's why you hate Justin Fields, along with other reasons. But isn't that because like those are kind of like the best quarterbacks in that class, and you're like,
okay, so I don't hate him, but I don't like that coming out. No, while for the rookie years and then the second year, people still said that the Jags should have taken Fields, and some people, not everyone, obviously, but they were comparing them. I was like, it's not comparable right now. So anyway, Jags fans, some of them, not all of them, but I have seen some that are on the anti, and I'm sure they don't dislike Caleb Williams, but it's weird seeing them enjoy his failures just because I think I didn't watch the game. I did see the stats, but I mean, going into that game, if you were to have me look at both tape, like both players, and who I would draft, I would take Caleb Williams. And I said that's probably a lot of Mahomes bias because I think he looks identical to Mahomes. But I think I would take Caleb. I mean, maybe I still would. Not knowing what I know now.
Well, yeah, a lot of people were saying that after the game, like you said. Like if he didn't throw 3 interceptions that game and he beat Notre Dame, I mean,
they just hold the take until he did something bad.
Right. And I felt like it had to come eventually because USC is not playing a easy schedule like Michigan is. They got a bunch of tough teams on their schedule.
And I don't know how the teams compared, but I know Trevor Lawrence was on an insanely talented team in Clemson.
Yeah.
I don't know if that compares very well to what Caleb Williams is playing on.
I mean, Clemson, I'd say, has had more talent than USC does now.
Definitely.
But it's not like USC is still good. It's not that much of a disparity.
I just remember watching, like, when we drafted Trevor, obviously I was excited. Still am excited. This is more of a pro Caleb Williams take. But watching Caleb, like when I watched Trevor's college highlights, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good pass. Good pass. They're blowing this team out.
Yeah, kind of just routine throws.
Yeah.
And
But
Caleb's doing crazy shit.
Yeah, I watched Caleb and I'm like, whoa, this is I see Mahomes do this on Sundays. That's an amazing throw. That's an amazing play. So, maybe Jags should tank for Caleb Williams, but we can't because we're 4-2.
Yeah, exactly.
You already have too many wins to get him.
We do. That's crazy. We have too many wins to
The
get the first
Steelers
overall
probably
pick.
do. I have too many wins at 3,
Yeah,
maybe.
possibly.
Yeah, Panthers 0-6, so we're done. We're done with that. We're done with that talk.
Are they gonna?
That's crazy. Huh? What?
They gonna?
Caleb Williams
gonna
to
what?
Carolina.
How?
Oh yeah,
Oh, they know their
no
pick.
pick. You're not him anymore.
I tried posting that on TikTok. Yeah, that was very anti-him for you to even bring that up.
Sorry.
I tried posting that on TikTok, but it got silenced. I was silenced
Mm.
because I said if I were a Panthers fan right now and we got the first overall pick and we couldn't take Caleb Williams, I would kill myself.
Oh,
And I muted that part. I said,
really?
yeah, and it
picked
still
up?
took it down. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. Damn, TikTok algorithm said, "Good try, Andrew."
Who do you guys think wins tonight?
Chargers. That's my
What did I
pick.
say in my
I
thing?
think
We
we
all
took
pick
Chargers.
It's tough. The Cowboys are favored.
It's hard getting that last week Cowboys performance out of our mouths.
It is, and I'm just riding the better quarterback and them having Eckler back. Just Herbert and Bosa's playing. I think they can get to. Yeah, it's gonna be
You have a lot riding on this game,
this game tonight.
don't you? Yeah.
Do I?
Fantasy?
Oh, I thought you said I wrote a lot for this game.
Oh, no, you have a lot on the line.
Yeah, I kind of need this win tonight in fantasy, or my season's pretty much over. Because
Wow, what's your record?
I lost Montgomery. He got hurt, and he's going to be out for a little while, they're saying. My record's 2-3, though, after starting 0-3. So
That's good. That's something to be proud of.
I'm proud of it. But if I lose today, I'm going to lose another 6, most
Hey,
likely.
Caleb Williams, maybe.
The good thing is my space in the league is secured next year.
That's true. Well, is it?
Yeah. Let's
I
kick me.
am commish.
You could kick me. Make rules in the middle of the season. Only one of us can play next year. Whoever has the most points. Fuck the record. Jack, who's your king?
Robert Saleh
Saleh.
for beating the Eagles.
First time in franchise history.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow.
That's
That's
how?
insane.
They've both been around forever and they play
Yeah.
every 4 years.
Yeah, they're now they're 1-12 or
How
1-13, 1-12, I think.
Wow. We also have a abysmal record versus the Eagles as well.
Another.
Um,
That was early.
I don't even know if we probably beat them once. I know that we beat them at least once,
Okay.
but that's still. The Eagles just have historically good.
Oh, Eckler just got smacked.
I think this was the fight.
Yeah.
Whoa, helmet flying.
Yeah, it's Eckler's helmet.
That was super slow motion.
Yeah, that's a crazy stat.
That's gonna look like downtown Jacksonville in 10 years.
I just can't visualize it.
Same.
Just get me there.
Can you play the clip I sent you?
Yeah.
Of Salah after the
Yelling.
game.
Screaming.
Thought defense, per the usual.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, thought defense, per the usual, outstanding. Through these first 6 weeks, we've played a gauntlet of quarterbacks, and I know we haven't gotten all wins, but we've embarrassed all of them.
Oh, wow.
God.
Just really, really proud of the defense and its resolve. Thought Brick and the staff had an excellent game plan. Down 3 corners, 4 of our 6 corners. I thought our D-line was good in terms of keeping that kid in the pocket. He's a handful. Hurts, their O-line, the receivers. Thought our guys battled all the way through. Proud.
Now, I sent you another clip, and I don't know what's going to happen in this one, but I just saw as a quote reply to the one I just sent you. It's NBC Sports Philadelphia. They're mad. They're mad at Robert Saleh. The quote in the tweet says, "I can't stand that guy." So I imagine them being very mad, and it reminds me. I texted you guys this, that I wish I was home and I would tune into 94.1 WIP and listen to the angry callers like want Sirianni fired or Hurts benched.
I imagine this will sound like the Giants guy that you sent the other day.
I bet it's not that aggressive, but is this like post game? They're probably just mad. They probably heard, but we just heard Salah say, and they're mad. So play. I don't know what happens in it, but I imagine it's gonna be good.
The 11 kisses that his players were going to have to put on Jalen Hurts and company if they tried their famous quarterback sneak, which did not happen today. But here's Robert Saleh, the Jets coach, on playing all these top quarterbacks that the Jets have played and beaten.
Through these first 6 weeks, we've played a gauntlet of quarterbacks, and I know we haven't gotten all wins, but we've embarrassed all of them.
I can't stand that guy. I'm just saying, Hope I'm not out of line.
They play the Eagles every 4 years, so he can say that.
In 27, we're going to get him.
Jalen better remember that. The reality.
Put that one in the brain.
They did embarrass him.
Yeah,
they did.
Well, did they, or did he embarrass himself? Or did the offense embarrass themselves?
So I was talking with my coworker, who's an Eagles fan, today, about. Wait, was it him? I was talking to someone, and obviously talking to someone, or I was talking to myself. I don't know. It was a weird day. I was kind of out of it all day.
Still are.
The frustrating offensive performance that happened Sunday for the Eagles. I feel like they play the Dolphins on Sunday Night Football in Philly. I feel like it'll take one drive for the fans to start booing if they come out struggling, and I can't wait for that.
I bet it will.
I'm very happy for Salah. That's a good king, because I just remember when Aaron Rodgers went down and
the look on his face.
Yeah. Like what? And obviously I'm happy for Zach Wilson, favorite non-Jaguar in the league. So yeah,
you feel more empathy towards a team, especially when you watch them on Hard Knocks for 5 episodes and like just all that build up. Aaron Rodgers, and then first fucking game he's out for the season. So
also, well, maybe I am also heavily rooting on seeing what happens with Rodgers trying to come back. And if the Jets are even close to remaining in contention, I think Rodgers will keep his foot on the pedal with trying to come back. And
he was out there throwing passes,
playing the playoffs.
Nothing on his leg. He's got that medicine in him. He's got something in him.
A month ago.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see. We have an update on our 3-team fantasy.
We do.
I don't even remember who I drafted in this league, so
yes.
Every time we do this, it's like a new revelation.
I will reread our teams.
But I usually have somebody that's out for the season, so let's see who that is.
Eric's team: Jalen Hurts.
Oh, healthy.
Nick Chubb.
Oh, there he is.
Tony Pollard, who hasn't played yet this week. Justin Jefferson.
Ah, yes.
Oh, no.
IR.
Tyreek Hill.
He's holding it down.
George Kittle.
Nice.
Calvin Ridley.
Evan
McPherson, and the Jets defense.
Okay.
There you go.
I got 3 good players.
Eric's total.
Well, before you say that, I was first last time we did this after 3 weeks.
Really?
I believe so.
Okay.
Before Jefferson's injury, of course.
Total of 744.5. It's an average of 124 per week. Again, no Pollard yet. This
It's just
week.
crazy because like that's what people score in like 12-man leagues. But injuries.
Yeah.
Andy, his team
This is going to be really good.
quarterback Josh Allen,
Mm.
running back Christian McCaffrey,
Oof.
Yeah.
running back Bijan Robinson,
Uh-huh.
wide receiver A.J. Brown,
Yep.
wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Yeah.
Oh, he's really good.
tight end Travis Kelce,
Yep.
Yeah, him.
flex Derrick Henry,
Yep.
He's
kicker
average.
Brandon McManus,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Off.
defense Eagles.
Come on now.
They're there.
Total 886.7. That's an average of
Sheesh.
147 per week.
Back in first place.
You're wiping me. Well, you will.
My team, quarterback Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
running back Austin Eckler.
Oh, he's back.
He hasn't played since week 1, so. Running back Saquon Barkley, also
Back.
hurt.
Yeah, he's back.
Wide receiver Jamar Chase, wide receiver Devontae Adams, tight end Mark Andrews, flex Stephon Diggs, kicker Justin Tucker, defense Steelers.
I am in first is what that means.
Definitely.
Pretty much same totals. Eric 744.2, average 124.03.
Sheesh.
Again, no Eckler yet this week, so pretty much the same as Eric.
Yeah, but Andy's team is going to be the most healthy all year. I can feel
I
it.
know.
Well, so far, yeah,
I just know.
Christian is
fine.
one tackle away from being out for 5 games.
Well, don't tell me that. I dropped Elijah
so are all these
Mitchell.
players.
You dropped Elijah Mitchell?
Yeah.
Where is he? Is he just
He's on
out there?
waivers.
What?
You got to wait till Wednesday, though. You got to put in a
I
claim.
hate that. I do like waking up on Tuesdays, though, and looking at the records, like the standings.
The reason is because I got a injury designation for Palmer, and I needed one more player for my matchup. So I was like, damn, who's wide receiver 3? That's not Quentin Johnston because he's not any good. And it was some guy I didn't know, so I picked him up in case Palmer didn't play. But I don't know his name, but he's on my roster right now. But I think Palmer's playing,
It's probably
but
someone really well known.
I'm scared because
I know it is.
it's Darius Davis. You heard that name?
Yeah,
Oh, of course. Pitt?
no.
Good.
How come the Dolphins are just a running back machine this year?
I don't get it. I need to sit down and watch the Dolphins game.
A-Chain went out, obviously, and then they put in Mostert, and he went absolutely bonkers.
And the back behind him scored a touchdown too. Salvin Ahmed, I think,
Yeah,
had one late.
I just realized that because I added him on waivers last week just to see, and he got 12 points. I was like, wow. I didn't know there was room for more touchdowns in that
He
backfield.
scores so much.
Yeah, Mostert put up 34 on my head.
They spell Mostert.
Shout out to the 386.
MLSTERT.
Found him. Mostert put up 34 fantasy points. He's had a 25 and a 45-point outing this season, too. Meanwhile, A-Chan is also going crazy. Goodness gracious, that offense. You think of like Tyreek Hill and stuff, but and Waddle, oh my gosh, who can stop him besides the Bills?
Yeah, we can.
Oh my God, yeah, A-Chain went 51 points, 27 points, 21. Not bad. What now?
Him throw of the week.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys saw the Washington-Oregon game. Not just you guys, but everybody listening. He had him throws all game. Just say it. He's also a lefty quarterback, so every touchdown he throws kind of just looks pretty automatically.
Whoa.
He has
me.
a pretty ball. You got to watch it.
Okay.
I got the whole link in this doc when you get some time. These
Okay.
are all his touchdown throws.
How much time?
It's like a minute 50 video. But come on, man.
Okay.
But we're not going to watch the whole thing. Just the last 2 throws that I mentioned earlier.
There's probably all Cowboys fans there, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know they're all up in L.A. Oh, Chargers. You'll have to like skip to the end a little bit to watch these 2 beautiful passes.
Oh, on the last drive.
Yes.
Okay.
This is also one of my favorite drives of the weekend because in my Prize Picks entry, I needed Penix to hit a fantasy score number to win $250. So the only way he was going to do that was to get 4 points for a touchdown, and this was the drive that he had to do it. So watching that live, winning money, and getting that dub, there's that first one. Boom! Ballsy throw.
Damn, I wish I saw this.
And then the second one, bing, ding, ding, touchdown.
So quick, like back to back.
Like, it was, and like you said, Chris Fowler, right?
Yeah, where was Game Day?
Underrated.
They were here.
They were there.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Game Day picked the perfect game.
It's hard not to. Six versus 7 or 7 versus 8.
I messed up not watching that one.
Where were you?
End of that game. Don't know.
It was 3:30.
The Washington's got a great stadium, and like their whole, what do they call it? I think they call it sailgating because it's like
on the water.
on the water, yeah, and it's like boats,
Yeah.
tailgating, and it's like cool. Look at the stadium.
Yeah, they have a nice campus. I didn't, go on it, but I've been to Seattle and drove by it. But it's great. It's a great place, and it erupted, and I'm just happy for that guy. But watching that drive live, I was like, holy shit, he just scored a touchdown in 2 plays just that easily. And for some reason, Oregon's coach Dan Lanning, he rubs me the wrong way. So I was kind of happy when he went for it on that 4th down and they got stuffed. Because if they got that first down, it'd been over, right? I think Washington didn't have any timeouts. So destiny, man. It was destiny for Washington to get this dub.
You look at that stadium.
Oh, yeah, that's
There's
sick.
all the boats there.
Yeah, that's sick. Beautiful Seattle. But yeah, Penix, I told you this is a Michael Penix episode. I have to give him praise because we're going to see a lot more of him. And hopefully, if Washington does get to the college football playoff, last time they went, it was like 2016, and they were the 4 seed playing Bama, and they got wiped like 24-7. That's when Jake Browning was playing Jalen Hurts. I think Washington will put up way more of a fight if they get to the playoffs this year. But he is my him throw of the week.
So sick.
My him throw is Josh Allen. Crazy game last night.
Is it probably to Diggs? That's all he throws
It's
to.
not.
Oh.
It's probably to game time. What do they call them? Forget it. Let's just watch it.
Just to the
They're
tight
down
end.
9-7, under 4 minutes. Gotta have it.
Jeez, they're just struggling, huh? Oh my God.
Who?
Quentin Morris.
Why is it so dark? Was this a Sunday night game?
Yeah, that was last night.
They'll show another angle, I think.
Hasn't targeted all year. Bowling Green.
Okay. I mean, that paid off, but holy hell, what a dangerous throw. What the?
Because he's him.
That was a sweet drawing from Collinsworth. Ooh. Okay, yep,
Great throw.
that's him.
I was super nervous watching this play because I was going against Diggs
Yeah.
Bing. And Bass.
What was the controversy at the end of that game?
at the end?
Wasn't there something?
Oh, it was like back-to-back
Can watch
pass
it right here.
interference, but they didn't call the second one, and it was the last play of the game. And it was at the goal line.
Oh,
That wasn't it.
it's
It was at the goal line. It was like last
should
play
be
of
the
the
end
game.
of this whole video, right?
It was like 1 second.
All right,
Fix your Wi-Fi.
you guys can just explain it to me.
Yeah, they were at the goal line, and they had like one play left. It was pass interference. They got another play. It was pass interference again, but they didn't call the second one, and the game was over. But the second one looked more pass interference than the first one. But then a lot of people are like, they should have ran the ball with Barkley at the 1 yard line.
All right, here's the pass interference called. See, there's 7 seconds left. They're at the 10-ish.
Who's their quarterback?
Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he runs out. So there's 2 seconds left.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Oh no, they okay.
They
I
call
get what they're
PI on
doing.
that, so they get an untimed down.
They run it with Barkley, don't they?
No.
No, they passed it again.
That was the end of the first half you're talking about,
Okay.
Yeah.
which we can talk about that in a second. This is the final
Oh, yeah,
play.
this is the final
and there was
one.
more PI on this.
Was there?
Yes, they'll slow it down. He clearly that was holding.
It didn't look like it in real time, but it definitely was PI.
Maybe they'll show replay.
Was that
I don't
Hamlin?
know. No, he was
Imagine.
inactive. Yeah, no, not you. You might have been asleep. You might have been asleep. But did you
I
guys?
watched the end of this.
Did you?
I
Yeah.
only
Did,
watched this quarter.
there was a big injury. They stopped the game for a while, and
Oh, Damian Harris.
Damian Harris, yeah, and of course they showed DeMar Hamlin on the sideline reacting, being emotional.
Of course.
And then, I sent
in
it to
the
you guys.
ambulance?
Yeah, the DeMar
Yeah.
Hamlin is on the back of the ambulance, which is
What?
Yeah,
What do
he
you
said
mean?
that. It's
I
like
sent it to you guys.
it's like a DeMar Hamlin wrapped ambulance.
Yes.
that the Bills have.
No.
Yeah, he's got the
I'll resend it. They're gonna show the holding here. I'll
It's like,
you watch it.
it's on the back of the ambulance windows. It's got
He has
his number,
his
and
jersey
name.
number retired on the back of the ambulance. DeMar Hamlin.
That's like holding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I feel like they're not gonna call that twice in a row.
the refs were too pussy to call it. He almost grabbed that shit with one hand too.
Yeah.
Ingram would have.
Almost Evan. I was saying almost Evan Ingram.
Did I send it?
You did send it. We talked
Oh
about it. though.
yeah. Here, I texted again the picture.
But at the end of the first half,
That's a bill.
Bill.
They've got DeMar Hamlin on the ambulance. That's a Bill logo. Where's Hamlin? Oh, it's his number? Okay.
His name and number
Name
on
and
the back
number, yeah.
window.
That is weird. That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But the controversy end of the first half, the Giants had no timeouts at the 1 yard line, and there was like 1 or 2 seconds, a couple seconds left. So there was only time for one play,
Mhm.
And
and
they decided to run it.
what's people are thinking is that
One
Dable.
play. I thought they had multiple chances. If they
This-
threw it, they could have had multiple plays, right?
Yeah, there was probably like 10-ish seconds,
Yeah.
so they could have multiple passing plays, but they ran it, didn't have time to, and they couldn't have spiked. Yeah, so people think Dable called for a pass, which any logical person would call for a pass, and then apparently Tyrod Taylor audibled out of it and wanted a run play, and then Saquon got stuffed, and then they had time to run another play, and then Dable was like yelling at Tyrod on the sideline.
Yeah.
Um,
Defensive touchdown. Chargers.
Did Dak throw a pick?
No, Tony Pollard fumbled,
Good. I'm playing him in fantasy.
unless they mark him down. We are live watching the Monday Night Football game. Don't know what they called there, though.
I don't think they would have caught on to that.
Good one. Yeah, he's down.
He's down.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm praying for a Chargers masterclass here. But NFL Week 6, Colts, Jags, go through a few of these games.
Hey, Ravens beat the Titans. Let's go.
Ravens did beat the Titans.
I did guarantee in
What'd you guarantee?
our group chat. I guaranteed a Broncos win, and I regret that. I apologize.
Chargers sack. Let's go. Sorry if I overreact. I cannot have Dak scoring 7 points tonight.
I gotta go through our standings, our picks.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh, because you keep getting a winning record every week?
Yeah. We should. Who's the guy that has been DMing us for my picks?
We've had someone ask us on 2 social media platforms that he needs Jack's picks.
Yeah.
We make them off air. If you want them, maybe we'll start posting them on Patreon. We should.
We should. But I know once we start posting, I'm gonna be
You're
really
gonna be bad.
It's going to happen. But my record is 57-31,
Yeah.
which
is
that's
that insane?
that's like 66%, and like professional bettors will go 55%.
Oh, my God. Take it back. Masterclass coming.
I'm all for a Chargers blowout victory here. Anyway, sorry, Jack.
Yeah, this is going to happen
This is
a
your
lot.
segment.
So my record is 57-31 against the spread. Erickson's second at 47-41.
Don't like that.
Andy's in third at 44-44.
Okay, we're
We're all
treading
above
water.
500 or above. That's pretty impressive as a collective. We have a controversy for the Ravens-Titans game.
There's no controversy.
Controversy with one person.
I thought we hashed it out at the tailgate.
He thinks he should get a win, but you guys...
I picked the Ravens. Who would I pick? I would have picked the Ravens.
You picked no one in time. You failed to pick before the game started.
The
So
Ravens were
you
up
get a
3.
loss.
There's
You
no
picked
way.
the Ravens after the Ravens were up like 15-3.
And then what did Eric do? He has NA here.
Yeah, because he
put
knows
in
the
A.
rules because he didn't pick in time, so he gets.
Yeah,
You guys get a loss. If you don't pick,
I
you get a
conceded-
loss.
I conceded the game.
Nah.
I'm cool with that.
Nah.
You know, I'm an honorable man.
I am not. I believe I would have
In
picked
cheating.
the Ravens.
I would have too, but I didn't get it in time.
Yeah.
Neither did you. It was like halftime.
I reminded you the night before. I
So
said
you can't pick either then.
We were
Huh?
mid.
You can't pick then.
What do you mean?
It's a wash.
We all got losses.
Oh, okay.
I made the
He
pick.
picked Titans.
I
Yeah.
feel like that happened to me earlier, where it just so happened that you guys lost too. So it was like no biggie.
I think. I don't
Oh,
know.
damn it. That's Palmer, but there's a flag.
Oh, you need that.
And
What if it's on, he's still celebrating? What if it's on the defense?
I was in the shower last night, no joke, thinking about
mad.
this moment that Palmer would get a touchdown.
And there'd be
in
a flag?
In a holding.
Ineligible man.
Damn.
His name is Land. The referee's name is Land,
Land Clark.
That sucks.
Bro.
The name?
That would have won me the week. Easily.
That's sickening.
Just trotted into the end zone. Palmer.
How many other opportunities are you going to get like that?
A lot, probably.
Snoop.
I think this will happen.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Go right back to him.
sick.
Touchdown.
Gonna hand it off.
I don't think Dak is going to clutch it for Hunter. Sorry, Hunter, if you're listening. Get your fantasy L and your Astros
Here we go.
L.
Play out. Eckler.
I took Eckler's receiving
Run it,
yards.
Eckler.
Touchdown.
Go! Come on, Chargers.
Palmer territory.
He's not getting the ball. Let's go to Keenan
He's
or
gonna hand it
Eckler.
off. Whoa, what's he doing?
Jinx.
Anyway, this is bad radio.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Colts Jags.
Okay.
Let's backtrack. Tailgate.
Hold on. Can we go back to Chiefs Broncos?
Oh, yes.
I still think the Chiefs are mid this year. They're 5-1, 4-1, 5-1,
5-1.
yeah, 5-1.
but they just don't. They don't look good. Mahomes looks extremely mid. I would love to see him with more games without Kelsey. Not wishing any ill on Dad.
Oh my God.
You're not just say dad.
But they cannot represent our AFC in the Super Bowl.
They're gonna say dad.
They can't.
Yeah. I think Travis Kelce's got a lingering injury here, so we may see a lot more games without him, and Mahomes will look pedestrian.
Is that why they took him out?
Yeah.
Good.
He retweaked his shit, so.
Kelsey, I saw this when I was updating our thing. He missed week 1, and I feel like he's not fully back, and he's still the tight end one by like 15 points.
That's Mahomes' only weapon, man. He's not good without him this season, that is. Because we said this last year. It's like, oh, what are they going to do without Tyreek? Win the Super Bowl.
He either needs the best tight end of all time or one of the best wide receivers of all time.
Keenan Allen.
Easy. Keenan or Eckler. But yes, Colts, Jags. It was a beautiful fall morning, 65 degrees. Felt real confident going into the game because history was on our side. Colts hadn't beaten us in quite some time in Jacksonville.
I have a little footnote on that.
Go ahead.
The last time, you listening, Jack?
No.
It's going to commercial break.
The last time the Colts, this put it into perspective for me. Last time the Colts beat the Jags in Jacksonville, Blake Bortles was making his NFL debut. He came in for Chad Henne at the half.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, well, 2014.
Yes.
Just started high school.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow. That's crazy.
And of course, Colts fans, after the loss, they want to go on Twitter and just talk about the history they have beating the Jags. But
yeah, this is payback for all the years that Peyton Manning and Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney ruled us.
That's everybody's go-to when they beat the Jags. It's like, oh, look what we've done to you in the past, though. Everyone has beaten us in the past, guys.
If time machines were real, that would hurt maybe, but you can't go back and relive the past.
Yeah, I'm a present,
clip that
present man. Your stats of what you did in the past don't mean nothing to me. It means nothing.
Steelers 6 Super Bowl rings or 5.
6.
Nice.
It means nothing. Nothing.
So shut up.
What have you done?
I talk about it all the time.
What
right?
have you done for me lately? Beat you 31-20. That's what we've done for you lately. But yeah, I haven't
37.
37.
Were you blacked?
That was the first game. Sorry.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I haven't seen Andy this drunk since the cruise.
Whoa.
What?
That's crazy.
It's true though. Jack can attest.
What day on the cruise? Because I know I wasn't like that.
I don't remember what day.
Come on.
You were stupid at dinner.
It's gotta be, yeah.
You're like,
Take me back.
Your shirt was off. You clapping loud as hell. People just trying to eat their lobster.
God, so nice.
But yeah, when Andy was walking into the stadium up the ramp, I was like, oh, he lit. Well, he lit. Where was I? Usually it's me.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Give me more details because I obviously don't recall.
Well, we have 50 minutes of live streaming on YouTube you could have watched of us in the stands. So you did fall over the seats after a score.
Well, I saw that comment on the YouTube, and I don't remember. They said when Andy falls, ha ha ha. I'm like, I better not have fallen on the ground. Take me home.
You didn't fall over on the ground.
You failed.
Just lost my balance. Probably.
Yeah, you were stumbling and you lost your balance because we had just scored a tutty.
You tried to get like over the seat, like you were intentionally trying to climb over the seat to like leave the row, and you almost went down.
I know it. I did have a. So this happens
Often.
No, thankfully not. But I was in my bed, like regretting everything at like 1 a.m.
Oh, you did text me at 1 a.m. That's odd.
What did I do?
Because of what I texted
I was
you.
replying to something you said.
Do you remember what I said? I texted you of what you said earlier.
I don't think I said cunt.
Oh,
You did. Alex can back me up.
No, but I probably said something else.
You were
in
trying
time.
something else, but then you cut it off right then, and then you didn't say anything else. We
Okay.
looked at you like, "What are you talking about?"
That makes sense. Yeah, you said how many cunts?
That's exactly what you said, and we were like, "What?" And then
I said you're so bad because you said cunt. Yeah, that was me waking up like in cold sweats and my mouth was parched. I needed to pound water. Anyway, in those moments, I start regretting everything, and I start like some things start coming back to me. At one point, I would. This is embarrassing. I was sitting down.
Tell it all.
But it's not as bad as. But I feel like I keep grounded when I drink that much, and don't embarrass myself normally, because I maintain a level of self-awareness. But there was one time I do remember sitting down next to a girl who was pouting. She's like probably 5. She's like 5 years old.
In front of us?
yes,
Yeah.
this is
And I remember showing. This is so bad. Why did I do this? I don't even know if I would say it.
say it.
You know what I did?
Yes, you told me
you
right
can't-
after, and it was so funny.
You can't cut off at showing. You have to keep.
I was showing a 5-year-old girl. No, I don't want to say it. Videos of my Taylor Swift movie experience
to try to cheer her up.
try to cheer her up because she
Didn't
looked
work.
like she was pouting. And I asked her, I was showing her and she wasn't really reacting. I asked her mom, she like Taylor Swift? Why would I do that? Just watch the game.
That's fucking hilarious.
Walter, you gotta chill. Lay down.
Oh, you almost ran to a cop.
No.
Ran to a cop.
Ran into a cop.
Oh,
Walking
you did.
in.
You did almost
Run?
Yeah.
Was I running?
You were.
Yeah, you were kind of
more than walking.
You were like eagerly going up to the ramp, and you almost ran into the cop. But
That's something you would do.
Yeah, I would probably avoid him though, or say
It
something.
was a
to him.
female cop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I do remember that.
Did we get there in time for the national anthem? Because I don't remember that.
No.
I kind of remember coming in after it was over or something.
I think we walked in as the first drive was like breaking the huddle. I feel like
Yeah, I think so.
It
was
was-
a kickoff, maybe.
because we took so long at the car to like even start our walk.
Oh yeah, right.
Because the people we were with had like a bag that they couldn't bring in, so we were like taking stuff out.
And then
put it in the
sunscreen.
car,
Who was
and then
that?
Sunscreen.
Oh, yeah, the guests.
Yeah, the ticket winners. And then you needed sunscreen, so you were putting sunscreen on for like 20 minutes, and it took us forever to get in the stadium, which I didn't mind. I don't mind getting in after which I was just
Why?
I don't mind getting in after the anthem. Why did that? That just wore me out. Because Eric usually yells like "fuck the anthem" or something.
I did it once.
Usually,
If I'm as drunk as Andy, yeah, I will say something about the anthem, or I will yell obscenities at the highest of pitches. But I wasn't as lit as him. But
that's crazy.
I don't know why. I wanted to keep a Casa bottle to ourselves because nothing was landing on me in the and spin the Casa rounds. And then we were playing beer ball. My partner wasn't hitting cans. So I was like,
that's true.
I wasn't getting
Alex,
Who's your
call him
partner?
out.
Oh,
Alex, you, I mean, we won the series, but how often do I got to do this, man? Pick up your weight.
That helped, or that resulted in some of the reasons why I was the way I was, is because Burks, my partner, was very good at beer ball. So
Yeah.
he was hitting.
It's like ting, 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 ting. And then
Yeah.
you hit like 8 in a row. You're
Yes,
like,
I did.
you're going stupid.
So I was.
First game, Andy was going crazy. I was like, nothing I'd ever seen him do before. So it was, he was man of the hour at the tailgate. Tell you that.
And speaking of, if you want to tailgate with us, please do. And they sell these. I got new merch. I think they donated this to us. Johnny was going to get it for me because it's a Taylor Swift.
I thought you did get that for you.
She did, and I think they kind of like wink, wink. Just take it.
They winked at her.
They just take it.
Kind of fun.
So yeah, they have some fire merch. We made out very well Sunday. So if you want some good merch, come tailgate with us. We're gonna give this hat away to a Jags fan. What should we make him do? It says only Jags on it. It's a OnlyFans writing, and it's made by
Missed that day, those days.
DTWD Originals.
Do vote till we die.
Sorry,
I know.
Sorry.
I know the culture.
So if you're interested in this,
Patreon subs, maybe?
Patreon subs only. And what should they do? Post, if you had an OnlyFans, post what you would post. Wearing Jags merch.
We'll make a comment with the hat, and they have to do a nude selfie.
Okay.
Only Jags fans. But anyway, tailgate was lit. Back to the game. Defense was immaculate. We're back. Saxonville's back. No, it's not. But
It's Run Stuffville.
we're run Stuffville, and
Good ring to
what
it.
can we do with the secondary? Is it we call them J villains? That's the thing now.
Pixonville.
Pixonville. Defense held Colts to 44 rush yards, 3 interceptions. There should have been like 7. There was like 2 dropped and then 1 interception, but we were offsides, I think, or something like that. Minshew threw the ball 55 times. Why does he think he's Justin Herbert? Britton Strange had his first touchdown of the year. I thought that I had tweeted Britton Strange first touchdown of the year. I'm buying shots for everybody in my vicinity, but it was in my drafts. I never actually put it into the air. Please don't run. Please don't run it in. Fuck!
That's like the worst thing you could have happened.
Yeah, he took the lead on that, definitely.
Maybe this game's going to be good.
I knew Palmer bad. Anyway, Christian Kirk, wide open touchdown. Evan Ingram, one-handed grab. ETN Wildcat touchdown. Ridley's just a decoy in this offense, and we're just absolutely loaded. And, oh, my God, he almost fumbled.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to play more teams because we're finally getting our groove, I feel like, and we're seeing it in front of our eyes. And it's beautiful, and our schedule's not, terribly hard. We can win all these games on here. And we need to put a W by Indy right now.
Oh, yeah. Sharpie.
Got the W in it against Indy. Short week. Going to New Orleans. Going to Bourbon Street. Gonna have us some drink. Then we get a little break. We get a 10-day rest. Then Jack will join us.
I'm not
Pittsburgh.
drinking.
Sure. Once that plane lands, you're fucking at the bars.
Before
What?
it lands.
No, once the plane lands.
Before.
What's he doing at the bars?
Just getting drinks.
Oh.
But yes, amazing game.
Stat.
And we're off for a month.
Stat. There are 8 players in the NFL that are tied for the league lead in interceptions. You guys want to guess how many is the league lead in interceptions?
4.
3.
3. Jordan Whitehead.
8 people have 3. Jags have 2 of those players on their team.
Darius Williams.
Darius Williams and Andre Sisco. Both have 3 picks on the year.
Cisco's playing great.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he plays for the Jags, so he probably won't get recognized for it.
We're playing great.
Yes.
Oh.
We will have several Pro Bowlers on defense. I believe it.
At this point, yeah.
You can't ignore us all season. we'll get our praise eventually.
I just have huge respect for the team for coming home after 2 weeks in London, and I was really skeptical about this game because I thought like they just got home from 2 weeks away. It's a lot of unpacking. You're finally home. Now you got to get ready really quick for a game. I was not super confident going into this game. I even picked the Colts.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
Why? I just explained. Is that not a good explanation?
They haven't beaten the Jags in Jacksonville since.
But we're also doing spreads.
We are.
So
Andy's still holding on to that anything can happen type of feeling that he's experienced, but I may be over it. We're them, 4-2.
I have nothing to say about any other game. 49ers losing is crazy. I thought they were invincible.
Especially to P.J. Walker.
Yeah.
And Jerome Ford as a starting running back. That's wild. Wish I saw anything from that game.
And I wonder why.
They got kind of hurt.
Who
did?
The Niners.
Who got hurt?
Debo, Trent Williams left, came back. Christian McCaffrey left, kind of came back, then left again. So there's no McCaffrey, Debo. Is Ayuk there? Well, Trent Williams was kind of hurt. So, I mean, those are three big pieces that were not available at the end. Williams was playing, but wasn't himself. I didn't watch it. I only listened to the end driving home. And fortunately, Browns missed the kick. Unfortunately, I was rooting for the Niners, obviously. The Browns are in my division.
Oh, yeah, Niners missed the kick. You said Browns.
I'm sorry, Niners missed the kick.
This is a funny tweet. Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts on who can be the worst system quarterback.
It's not loading. But I guess it's clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, those like meme pages on Instagram are genius because Brock Purdy will lose and then they'll just like post so much Brock Purdy slander and it gets so much engagement from Niners fans. And then same thing for the Eagles. Like Jalen, it was like the sped up video of the McDonald's workers at Jalen Hurts next year when they banned the tush push.
Andy picked the Jets to beat the Eagles, or he picked the spread, whichever one you want to say.
I picked both.
But you did say Jets beating the Eagles. I think that came out of your mouth, but
sure did.
That was a great pick by him. That was the only one out of this slate that I think stands out. The other ones are kind of just whatever. But yes, Monday Night Football we're watching right now. The Dak touchdown run was upsetting, and I am down by 3 now. I am jawing my opponent in Discord at the moment.
Oh, another game I want to talk about. Why did we put Romo and Nance on Raiders Patriots? Jack, of all tweets for you to like respond to that I've tweeted, like I tweet out some fire and you have to respond to one that.
And I don't ever tweet.
No.
As this came across the timeline, I felt inclined to reply to it.
He said "we" was his response. He just said "we" because I said we really put Romo and Nance on.
Yeah, said we.
Yeah. Looking back,
we decided.
I don't know why I said that. I was probably still delusional. I think that was in between my nap and then me eating dinner. But yeah, pretty funny. But seriously though, why did we? Romo and Nance on Patriots Raiders. That does nothing for me. But I mean,
before I guess
Eagles Jets would have been good.
I guess they could switch it, right? Maybe they decided before the season started, like Belichick versus McDaniels.
Yeah, they decide week of actually.
Tom Brady is now a minority owner in the Raiders, so it's another element.
That does nothing. Dolphins went down 14, by the way, to start that game.
Yeah, I remember saying it or watching it in Red Zone on my phone. I was like, "What?" I was never too worried. Is
that what you said?
I was like, "What? That's crazy." It's crazy.
Yeah, we need a live Jack cam for that. What?
We need a live Jack
there
cam.
There was until we got muted.
Oh,
yeah, that. Don't bring that up. I'm still traumatized from that.
Trauma.
Yeah, don't laugh at my trauma. Good. Podcast is brought to you by Prize Picks. All first time users that deposit can use code Dunn and Drew, all one word, and receive 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Minimum $10. I currently have an entry right now to win $750 because I need tickets to Ohio State, Penn State, and it probably will win.
Yeah, right.
I'll get back.
What is it?
On.
Share the entry.
It's Eckler rush yards, which is 15.5. It's
I don't think he has any yet.
great. It's Keenan Allen targets, which is 10. So he needs 11.
He's got at least one.
And then I took Brandon Cooks less fantasy score because I do not remember ever seeing Brandon Cooks get a catch on the Cowboys this season.
He's been very quiet.
Yeah, so if I'm going to get one, it's going to be that one. So we'll see. I'll be sweating all game, but I would much rather have the $750 to buy tickets to the game on Saturday than win fantasy because I'm already 2-3, and I'll see them next year anyway. But I do care about the league. I'm trying. Like half my team is waiver pickups, so we are grinding even with losses. So I will never give up like our person last year. College football. Couple headlines from this past week. Houston beating West Virginia on the last second Hail Mary. Thought that was cool. Colorado losing 29-point lead. Deion needs to recruit some dogs. He doesn't have any on his team. I think he has a bunch of cocky players that just want the fame and recognition.
I think he can't really blame players for being cocky.
He probably isn't. I am. But he needs some dogs.
Yeah.
Because you lose a 29-point lead to Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford stinks.
and
Colorado was like 13-point favorites going in.
And that game started at 10 p.m. on I think it was Thursday or Friday night. Friday night, 10 p.m. game. It didn't end until 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, of course.
Did you send that post-game speech?
No.
I think we should play it just for the people that are listening that haven't seen it.
Him standing above everybody kind of rubbed me a little wrong.
But I don't know if I've heard this yet.
Thank goodness. That's some good content. Okay. Live Jack Cam for this reaction of Deion Sanders.
Colin, cut to me.
After 29-0.
You're not going to be taken care of. You're not going to be looked after. You're not going to have the luxuries of all this. And you're going to have to go out there and get it on your own and work your butt off. Because ain't nobody going to give you nothing. I don't understand. I don't think you understand what this world consists of. What we just did today was pathetic. All the love that you received, all the love that we received, you getting ready to see that flip. And don't get beside yourself on social media and start responding to the foolishness because they're right. They're right. And we practicing tomorrow. God bless. Have a wonderful
Saturday practice.
And we practice tomorrow. God bless.
There's nothing wrong with that, right?
No.
Yeah, and that was a good expected.
Just a lot of sound bites.
I'd expect him to say something like that.
Yeah. Comment on Jack's Pittsburgh team that can beat Louisville by 17, but Notre Dame can't. But they can go and beat USC, and then they storm the field after.
Who did?
Notre Dame.
Why?
I just thought it was funny that, okay, you beat Caleb, but you guys aren't making the playoffs. You just lost to Louisville.
But yeah.
Would you have stormed the field if you were at Notre Dame?
Yeah. Why not? If I have any chance to storm a field, I'm going to do it.
I don't know. If I'm a diehard fan, knowing what the end result is supposed to be.
I mean, Colorado stormed the field after week 2.
That's different. Colorado is 1-11. They haven't had success in like a decade.
And they stormed after they beat Colorado State. That was that crazy game in week 2.
Yeah, that was a great game.
They storm.
Notre Dame has been here before. What are you doing storming against USC after losing the prior week?
They don't care about that. They beat a top 10 team.
I guess. But
they demolished them too.
They killed them.
Okay.
What? They didn't?
No. No, sorry, I'm not listening.
You're just done with our conversation?
Are you guys done?
He found something on Twitter.
Yeah. So I've seen this multiple times today, and every time I see it has tons of likes, and they're saying it's one of the best SNL skits yet, and it's them doing a Deion Sanders bit.
Whoa. I was just watching Travis Hunter's live stream watching it. Not that funny.
Nuh-uh. Okay, I'll stop it when I don't think it's funny.
So you have one of those Exciting stories in college football is the Colorado Buffaloes, who have had a remarkable turnaround thanks to their coach, two-sport legend Deion Sanders. Here to comment is Deion Sanders.
What's up, Colin? What's up, Che?
What's up, man?
Like that black dad joke. Prime time in the house. You know what I'm saying? We just keep winning, man. Every game, every minute, we winning at life.
Yeah. Well, you're also 4-3, so you have lost a few.
Colin, look at me, man. What about me makes you think that I care about what you think about me? Huh? You don't understand that my team has it all, man. Coaching, genius. Offense, explosive. Defense, triumph. It's a complete package, man.
Yeah, well, millions of people are watching your games. You've obviously turned the program around, but it's not perfect. I mean, just last night, you lost to Stanford in double overtime.
Wasn't that crazy? Man, we were up 29-0 after half.
Yeah.
So I went home and fell asleep. I woke up this morning shocked as anyone. But come on, man, nobody's perfect. Name one team that's undefeated.
Okay, well there's Georgia.
Right.
Michigan. Mm-hmm. Ohio State.
That's another one.
Florida State.
Forgot about them.
Oklahoma.
Sure.
Penn State.
Indeed.
Washington.
Good team.
North Carolina.
Tar Heels.
Air Force.
And see, that's exactly my point.
What is your point?
Colin, look at me, man. To me, coaching is a higher calling.
Right, that's right. You started coaching your career, right, at Jackson State, which is an HBCU or historically black college, right?
Very good, Colin. That's very good. You know, I truly believe that God called me there, and he said, this is your destiny.
Right, and then 3 years later, you went to Chicago. I mean, it's just Colorado.
Yes, that's right. Because God called me again and was like, my bad. And then he showed me the promised land of Colorado. I had these visions, Colin, a place where there was white people. Like every single person was white. Not many people know this, but Colorado is an HWCU, or historically white college. Kind of like where you went, Colin.
Well, I mean, Harvard is pretty diverse, you know.
Colin. Look at me, man. Now look at Chase. Now look at the audience. Now look at my fingers. I got you, man. I got you. Colin.
Okay. A little overhyped, but I did chuckle a few times.
I chuckled.
That's good. Glad you did. Speaking of Air Force being undefeated,
Good shit.
they're 6-0 and ranked 22nd. I thought that was very funny. I've never seen
Air Force.
a military academy school ranked or be undefeated. This sounds weird. Air Force 6-0. Fly planes and play football. What?
Speaking jackets, or is that last week? That was last week. Yikes.
Yellow Jackets?
When they beat Miami.
Oh,
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah. The only game that matters this week is Ohio State, Penn State.
Ooh.
Game day will be there.
Game day will be there.
Better.
I mean, they better be.
It's at noon, right?
Yeah, it's a noon kick. I'm not sure why they made it noon kick, but that means Gus will be on the call. And I have
Drew Aller.
bad memories of him saying J.K. Dobbins. bad memories of him doing that. But luckily, I won't hear maybe I will hear the broadcast, maybe not. But I just need James Franklin to win. I got some records for you. He's 1-8 against Ohio State. He's been with us since like 2014.
When did he win?
2016 with Saquon Barkley. We blocked the kick and returned it back for a touchdown.
What was Ohio State that year? Were they good?
They were top 3.
Yeah, they were good.
What did that lead you to?
Winning the Big Ten, but not making the playoffs.
Yeah, they were.
Because the playoffs was that 4 still?
No, it was 4 teams. Because
Yeah.
Penn State had 2 losses.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of which to Pitt.
It's always about Jack, isn't it?
Yeah.
42-39 in Heinz Field.
It's
Holy
me.
moly!
Me.
Matt Canada was the OC.
Whoa!
Yeah. that was the last time Penn State ever had a chance of making the playoff. And, of course, they didn't give it to us after winning the conference and actually beating Ohio State. So if they can't do it this year, this looks like the best Penn State team in years. So if they can't do it this year, then I'm done. I'm done trying to care about this game. He's 1-8. Like, make it 2, James. Fuck. Like, we're basically the same team. 2 great defenses, the top 5 defenses in the nation. 2 inexperienced quarterbacks, Aller and McCord, I think is his name.
Yep.
2 good run games, and 2 coaches that are on a decline. So may the best man win. I don't think Ohio State really has a home field advantage. Been there. It's red, but whatever. We're louder. But this is all I'm focused on Saturday. So
Is it called the shoe?
yeah, it's shaped like a horseshoe, so they call it the shoe.
Nice.
That's its nickname, Ohio Stadium. I'm sure Lee Corso is going to put on the Brutus head, but doesn't matter. All that matters is that score at the end of the game, Penn State's being higher, and I will be showing my ass in them Columbus streets.
Literally.
Yep. Arrest me. I love doing that. Going to jail.
Okay.
James Franklin also 2-15 against top 10 teams, 1-10 against top 5 teams. He's mid as fuck.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Cause like they're good this year. They're really good this year. But Ohio State is just that. They're just that. Is that Palmer?
Keenan
Nope,
Allen
Keenan.
target.
So we'll see, guys. But I know we have a lot of Ohio State fans that listen. So if you guys win, just leave me alone. But I don't
think they will.
I know if I win, I'm like the most annoying person ever if I beat your team. But if you guys win, you guys always expect it. So just leave me alone. Enjoy your win. And hopefully Michigan beats you. But that's all for college football. Fuck you. What are you clapping at?
It's time to
NBA start next week, baby.
Ooh.
I have shout outs for the YouTube video that we released on our channel. Jaguars video, look back into the past 8 years of being a Jags fan. Whether you want to look back for nostalgia to see how far we've come, or if you're a new fan who's not too familiar with years past and you want to freshen up on your Jaguars history, recent history, or if you know someone who does, because I got a lot of compliments at the tailgate in addition to like the over 100 comments and compliments on our video. And one of them was saying, hey, I had a friend, or maybe it was their significant other, that is just now becoming a Jags fan, showed this to her, and it kind of caught her up on what she missed. So here's some other comments that we got on YouTube. You freaking nailed it, bro. It's talking to me. This has to be one of the greatest Jacksonville Jaguars documentary I've ever witnessed. Great job. Seriously.
Are there many?
I don't think so.
We own the market then.
It's a great story. As fans, we've lived through it and are still tied up in it. Anybody that's new to the Jags, this short documentary has to be the closest thing you could get to having been there and through it with the rest of us. So nicely, this is for Jack, so nicely, professionally written.
I'm a professional.
Edited, Colin. Produced, Eric. And all that. Great job to all involved in this creation. I want to watch it repeatedly until I have every minute of it memorized.
Wow.
Whoa.
Capital, all caps, L.O.L.
LOL.
Many thanks. Very good job. That's from Kevin. I thought that was a funny one. Here's another one from Anthony. This video has my ass in tears, man. Last year was
That's how'd that happen?
his butt sweating.
He ate it.
Last year was such a roller coaster, and I just wanted to see us win, man. We deserve this. Jags fans are too good, and we stayed with this team despite all the heartbreak. We are the most loyal fans in the league, and nothing will change my mind. It was always the Jags. Then he wrote Duval. But I'm not going to say that.
You will say it one day.
I could say it. If I didn't say it yesterday, did I?
No.
You said if you were 1.5 times the drunk that you were, you would say it.
I said 1.5.
Yes, you told me
Win.
that. When we were like waiting to get in. I said, I told you let it Duval, and you're like, no, if I was 1.5, the level drunk I am now, I would do it.
Andy cringing at his quotes.
That's crazy. That's actually a good quote. I like that one. Okay, another one. Last one. From Spooky Space Kook. Can I say that? Kook sounds like a bad word.
It's not coon.
After that Lions loss last season, I went basic and joined the Air Force.
6-0.
I was so upset because that Lions game was the last game I saw my team play. Terrible loss. But seeing every weekend Jags W's in the news, in the little news we got at basic, I was so happy. My MTIs knew I was a Jags fan, and he said we won the division, and I thought he was messing with me. He came in after that wild card game and told me all about the comeback. I couldn't believe it. How come this guy's allowed to see all this, but he's not? I graduated basic after the Chiefs loss, which sucks. This video was great, recapping everything I missed. Only having highlights to see. This was amazing. Thank you. Can you imagine being away and like last season, just like getting the news, like not watching it, like we're like 3-7. No, I couldn't either.
Mm-mm.
And then someone says, "Hey, you beat the Raiders. You were down 0-17. You won." Whoa, wow, cool, nice. How did Trevor look? And then next week or whatever it was like, you just beat the Ravens. You should have seen that last drive. Oh my God, Trevor converted like 2 4th downs. You went for it on two. You went for it on. Went for a 2-point conversion to win. What? That's insane. And we did it. We'd never do that. And he told Cowboys. You just beat the Cowboys in overtime. You were down 2 scores. You beat them in overtime with a walk-off pick 6.
Mm.
If you were telling me that and I couldn't watch it, the FOMO would be just devastating.
Yeah, that would
kill me. What else we do? And then the Titans game, Chargers game. Imagine hearing that.
Chargers game. Mm.
Hey, you guys were down. Hate to break it to you.
You were down 27-0.
Yeah, 27-0 at half. Fuck.
Halftime.
Fuck. And you won. What? Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to bear it.
Yeah, I do miss the greatest season of all time.
That will probably ever happen until we win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because now, expectations, that sucks. I hate these expectations. That's why low-key, if CJ Beathard starts for us versus Saints, okay, that means no expectations. I'll be carefree. What?
You will?
Yeah, because if we're not expected to win, whatever.
Who's not expecting us to win if CJ starts?
Me?
It's the Saints. Our defense is still going to be there. ETN's still there. CJ's going to be that bad.
Is Trevor a system quarterback?
I don't think CJ's awful. I think we could win one game without Trevor if it's the fucking Saints.
Hey, that'd be sick. Love that.
It's not some powerhouse team that we're putting CJ Beathard out there against. But
you have something to say?
No.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. Just sitting over there.
Shout out to everybody who commented on the video, watched it, shared it. Still going on Facebook as well. If you run across
Saw that. Good post.
Facebook, YouTube. That's it, I think.
Oh, God. Herbert just got nailed in the head.
What time is your flight?
Look at this. Boom. Wednesday at 8 a.m. From Daytona.
Oh, I forgot.
I got Daytona flight money.
Yeah. Mine is 5:15 a.m. Jacksonville.
Mine out of New Orleans is Saturday morning at 5. What does that mean? You have to get to the airport at like 3:45, 4?
Depends how far it is.
That sounds so miserable.
Yeah, leaving that early is part of probably the worst part of traveling. If you got an early flight, but the winds make it all better.
We'll see.
But we shall see. Yeah, mine is the next day after the game, 5 in the morning. So we have a shitty itinerary to Columbus.
Impossible. So you're going to Columbus straight from there?
Nope.
Oh,
because since we have that Delta card, we get a free companion certificate, and Johnny hasn't used hers yet, so we use it to go to Columbus. So we're flying because we already had our flights to come back to Jacksonville after the Saints game. So we're flying back to Jacksonville, then flying from Jacksonville to Columbus. But the layover's in Minnesota.
Oh,
which is 3 hours.
That's wild.
Like, this way, and then we're coming this way. But it's all that was available for this to use the certificate. So
Minnesota to Columbus, that's got to be like an hour.
Jags to Minnesota is 3.
That's probably 3-ish.
That's 3 and 11 minutes. So we're not even getting to Columbus until like midnight, the night before the game.
So it's the same day.
So I'm traveling all day Friday, basically.
Yeah,
that is.
And you start your day at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
After the Saints Thursday night game.
Hey, you'll have a story for the pod.
Finally.
I don't know when how you're gonna sleep. Like, yeah, I don't know.
But I'm sure it won't top the story of my worst travel ever when I went to.
This sounds close.
It
might depend on the Jags outcome.
Yeah, because when I went to Penn State and Cincinnati, well, Penn State won, but it was just bad. But if I lose Penn State and we lose the Saints, that would probably be miserable.
Oh my god!
I need like one of them to be a dub, one of them at least, because that Friday is going to be awful. So not looking forward to that, but hopefully Delta can work with us, put us on standby to get us to Atlanta instead of Minneapolis. We'll see.
I still have my movie story.
Oh,
right.
But I have a question first. Jack, would you trade TJ Watt to the Jaguars for one season if we gave you Trayvon Walker for the rest of his contract?
Do I get TJ Watt back after a season?
Yes. So the proposal
this season.
Sure. Yeah. Which is tough because he's on a tear. So the reason why I propose is because I think you initially said it to us. No, how did this come up?
Yeah, I think this was the trade I proposed to you.
Yeah, and I tweeted a poll to see what the Jaguars fans thought because the question was, as a Jaguars fan, would I trade Trayvon Walker for TJ Watt the rest of this season if we never got Trayvon back, but we had to give TJ back? And I said yes.
Well, if the Steelers, if we get TJ Watt back after the season
and Trayvon,
yeah, we still have Trayvon. Sure.
And the reason why I do it is because I think we're like that player away from having like a top 3 defense. So
I would do it,
which is crazy. It's basically it's Super Bowl or bust at that point because you're giving away a guy who might have a high ceiling that he's not met yet for TJ Watt, who's best pass rusher in the league.
You're trading away the first overall pick for Super Bowl.
Fuck. Well, for TJ Watt for 1 year, not knowing if it's a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's more important.
Yeah, you're trading away trading away number one pick for hoping to get a Super Bowl out of it.
Correct.
For 1 year.
But we know what we're getting in TJ, and that's what we need is pass rush. Because clearly the O-line is blocking everybody if they're getting these stats every week that they're not allowing any pressures.
I posed that question on Twitter, and you want to guess what % of Jags fans said yes, they would do that? 323 votes. It's good for me.
What percentage?
67% said yes.
Yeah, 70.
54.
Ooh.
You got to remember we're delusional. Someone said absolutely not. And it's sad this many people think to give up on Walker that fast for a 1 year rental. I agree we need more pass rush help, but to give up on a year 2 player like Walker is just sad.
It's TJ Watt, sir.
You got to take your emotions out of it.
If you put TJ Watt on this squad, come on, man. We lead the league in takeaways with no pass rush now.
Yeah, it's crazy how
like
that's possible.
If it was an offense, like he's nearly as impactful as Justin Jefferson.
You guys
imagine trade for him. I don't know.
You guys have won 2 games because of TJ Watt.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally 2 games are TJ Watt's wins from sacks and forcing fumbles. I would take
and scoring a touchdown.
Crazy. Here's a good one. Trade a guy who absolutely does nothing for a guy that is above the best that is far and above the best pass rusher we have. Yes, I'm doing that in a heartbeat. Yeah, TJ would vault this defense. Never heard that one. And
Volt, like VOLT.
VAULT.
Like vault.
That's wrong.
I think he should have said catapult.
Sure.
A vault.
And we can draft in mid rounds or sign a free agent that is an incredible run stuffer with limited pass rush ability.
He's saying that's what Trayvon Walker is.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. I was waiting for someone to slander TJ Watt.
No, didn't happen.
Good.
Okay, so by the way, pictures released of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift holding hands in New York City. That's the first time we've seen. I'm gonna request some respect for the next 10 minutes, please.
Did you respect the college football talk?
Okay.
You called him dad. I don't respect you anymore. The player you used to hate is now your daddy.
I know. Yeah.
And not in a good daddy way.
I mean, I don't want to like him, but I saw this today. A source told ET about Travis Kelce being protective of Taylor Swift at an SNL after party they attended together. Quote, at one point, he actually told her security guard that he could step aside, like he'd take it from here. Oh, that's just, I want that for mother so bad.
You say it so casually. Like, who's getting this conversation, first of all?
I want that for mother. Bro, are there people that actually walk around and just say mother?
They call her mother on TikTok as a joke. Like,
I don't think it's a joke.
Well,
yeah, this is not a joke. There's no way.
And then someone said, "Oh, she got a man." I think I like it. I didn't like it, but I like it. I didn't like him, but it's growing on me.
This is kind of how I used to hate Travis Kelce, but had him for fantasy for a while and was like, I love this guy now. I do think he's kind of matured since he's been
in a relationship with Taylor.
Nope.
Yeah, Taylor's
matured. No, he's matured over his NFL career.
Oh wow. Anthony Richardson, quote, probably undergoing shoulder surgery, which would put him out for the rest of the year. See, I'm not really scared of him. I think he's fragile.
Well,
yeah.
That comes with a negative connotation. I think he is injury prone.
He puts, his play style puts him at greater injury risk. More often injury.
Josh
risk.
Allen is like a unicorn. He should be injured every year.
Yeah,
but he never gets injured. He gets the craziest hits on him.
Did Anthony Richardson get hurt in college at all?
He only played 1 year, pretty much. Started 1 year.
14 games.
Yeah, shoulder surgery. First year is kind of crazy.
And it wasn't like he's been hurt in like 3 different games. Like one was concussion, one was like knee.
Yeah, so it's all over his body.
Guess we won't be seeing those 11 interceptions.
Yep. Nope.
Well, don't they take it out at the entry?
They will.
Yeah,
because
he doesn't play the rest of the year.
He's like 1 game short of meeting that
qualifying.
requirement. Yeah. Because you need to play 1 snap in 5 games, and I think he's at 4. So,
wow.
What's your movie story?
I need to shout out Hammy, who is my new best friend that I met at the Taylor Swift concert movie.
Is that her Taylor Swift name?
Is there a real name, Hammy?
No, she has to go by this because she's really big in the Star Wars Twitter, and she's been doxxed before from other Star Wars fans. Apparently, Star Wars fandom is crazy deep on Twitter, and
she's also a Swiftie.
She's also a Swiftie.
She's deep into hardcore fandoms then.
Yes. And I'll tell this after.
What do you mean by she's been docked by Star Wars? What does that mean?
They found her address and posted it.
Oh.
So we're like, what kind of takes you got that requires all that?
Like, this is where the Star Wars girl lives. What are they going to do with that?
So she goes by Hammy on Twitter. So this is how we met. And I was, okay, so here it is. I bought
cold, chilly night.
Tickets to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie premiere. And apparently I got really good. I was really happy with my ticket choice. It was Dolby surround sound. Felt like you were there at the concert. Seats were vibrating. The movie screen went from corner to corner and then ceiling to floor. It was huge. Great experience. It was great reliving that concert. But when I got there, do you guys think I cried during it at all?
I don't think you cried.
No.
In the movie.
Probably close.
I think you would cry more actually seeing it in person.
Did you cry at the concert in person?
I did not, but I did.
You did
at the movie.
At the movie.
Not like weeping where you can hear me, but
a tear came down. Were you smiling when that happened? Was it?
No, it was more of a sad.
Interesting.
Sad?
Was it a specific song or just a moment in the movie? Or was it the teenage girls' shrieking voices?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so when I get there, movie's starting, and I'm getting my seat. I actually have to walk in front of so many Swifties that to get to my seat. Chose the wrong path. So as I walk back past the last girl right before my seat, I hear her say, "Are you Drew?"
Is this Hammy?
This is Hammy.
Okay.
And when I hear Drew, it's always about Dunn and Drew because I don't go by that anywhere else. So I'm like, there's no way. Here, of all places, like at a Jags game, I get it. But Taylor Swift movie premiere, not expecting anyone to know who I am. Because our audience is 99% male. So what are the odds that if anywhere in that theater I could have gotten tickets, I sit next to like one of the 5 girls that listen to our show and watch our YouTube show.
Love that.
She's a Swiftie, Star Wars, and Dunn and Drew fan?
Yes.
Whoa. That's a trifecta.
Yeah. And big Jaguars fan. That's how she found us. She showed me a selfie that she took with you in 2017 at a tailgate.
Oh, God. I don't want to know what I looked like back then.
Cute.
Oh, great. What happened?
Yeah. So that's crazy coincidence.
Yeah, it is.
Coincidence number 2. We both bought 2 tickets each. Our person that was supposed to come with us couldn't. We were both there alone.
Whoa.
Wow. It's a date.
I'm telling you, I would if I believed in if I believed in like fate, it'd be crazy. So now we're at 2 coincidences.
This is
fate. There's more?
This is quite a fate.
There's another coincidence?
There's one more, I think. Oh no, there's 2 more.
Oh my God.
Her middle name Taylor.
2 crazy ones. Mine is.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. Taylor Swift, and my middle name's Taylor.
Oh.
I should go by Taylor.
You should.
That's crazy. I haven't thought about that.
You're welcome.
You never realized your middle name.
I knew it was Taylor, but I never thought of it in the context of Taylor Swift.
That's fate.
I should do a middle hyphen.
That is
Andrew
fate.
Taylor Swift Willis.
Don't do that.
Okay. Next coincidence. Okay, so we talked after we exchanged friendship bracelets.
Oh, right.
So she gave me one
Travis Kelce thing
that I really
Right.
She gave me All Too Well. I gave her one style. That's a Taylor Swift.
Wait, you bring multiple there?
I was wearing one. I was wearing 2. She gave me this one when the song came on, which is really adorable. All Too Well came on. She gave me the bracelet, and then I gave her mine.
Is that what happens when the song comes on?
No. It may have just reminded her, oh, I'm wearing All Too Well bracelet.
I want to know more.
How many do you have? That's it.
Oh, and then Bubbles gave me this one. Shout out to Bubbles. She gave me a Duval Till We Die friendship bracelet at the tailgate yesterday.
That's sick.
So I'm really growing on my Taylor Swift arm.
How does an exchange of these bracelets go down? Like, do you like?
Look at your wrist. Look how many bracelets you have. What do you have?
But everyone has them. So like, how do you like?
They're all unique because they're all handmade.
Okay. Just want to know how this exchange. Like
you
like,
talk about more like the verbal interaction.
Like, do your eyes lock and like? I must exchange bracelets with you.
No, you probably befriend someone first, and then you start talking about it, and then you're like, let me see your bracelets. And then just have it because it's a given.
Okay. Okay. All right. What's coincidence 3?
Coincidence number 3. So the movie ends and we start chatting. Just like, I want to know, how is she a Dunn and Drew listener? How did that happen? Apparently, she talks about our show to her coworkers all the time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So she's a big Jags fan, huge Jags fan, and what's the next one? This is obviously big Taylor Swift fan, like we said. I came up that she did not go to her recent tour, couldn't get tickets, but she will be at it next year when Taylor comes back to the States to do like her last goodbye of the tour.
Whoa.
So she's going to Miami at one of her stops. There'll be 3. I think there's 3 dates there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going Sunday. She's going Sunday.
Whoa.
Wow.
You have tickets already?
Yeah. It came out a few months ago.
When is this like 2025?
Next year, 24.
Oh. Is it like the end of 24?
October.
So you guys are gonna link
Hold
in the
on.
city? Oh,
Same day, same city, same section.
oh my
Whoa.
God!
Are you kidding me?
Same section. Or it's in Hard Rock.
Hard Rock? Wow.
Wow, that's a big stadium. This is you gotta be besties.
I know. I think we are.
Hammy.
Hammy is him. Himmy.
Himmy.
Hermie.
You ready for the last coincidence?
There's another.
Where does this is this gonna blow us our minds away or like
I mean,
It's a
one-
cherry on the top.
that
you
last
should
one
have
blew my
you should have
mind.
ended with the Quinces 3.
Oh, the Taylor Swift concert tickets?
Yeah.
That, this one's kind of crazy too.
All right.
That last one was great.
We're outside. We're walking to the car.
Same car.
We both we both get in the same car. What? We both turn left, which if you park at this movie theater, normally you park in the front of it, not the side.
Mm-hmm.
We both turn left. You're like, it'd be funny if we'd park next to each other.
Whoa.
You did?
Yes.
Oh God.
That's cherry on top.
Like, are you kidding me?
Andrew and Hammy. Match made in heaven.
In the movie theater.
So, also one of the things I thought about when I realized her Taylor Swift and Jaguars fandom, I don't think I said this on the pod, but I said it in a Discord message. If you were to, I think I am a one of one when you add up Jags or NFL knowledge, NFL fandom, and Taylor, because I'm thinking about the Swifties that are getting in the NFL now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, now they know about NFL and Taylor Swift. I'm assuming that 98% of her fans probably aren't that knowledgeable in sports. So I'm like, I might be, if you add Taylor Swift fandom, football fandom, I'm probably number one if you combine the knowledge of both and
in the world
and the obsession of both in the world. Then I meet Hammy, who's obsessed with the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how deep her Taylor Swift fan. I mean, she wasn't at the concert this year, but I don't know how deep her.
But she went to the movie alone and exchanged friendship places. She's deep.
Oh yeah, she's very deep.
She's yeah.
But how deep can she be considering she's so deep in Star Wars? Like, I don't have a third prong. She has a third prong that takes up a lot of her time.
What would be your third prong?
Wrestling. Oh, the shit.
Yeah.
That I am.
You're deep in that.
But
You're
not as deep as she is
it's
in
falling
Star
off, but
Wars. It is falling off. So do you think you agree? Would you put money on that?
You?
I'm
As
number
number
one if you add football
No.
and Taylor Swift?
No,
You
only-
think there's someone?
only 'cause
Travis
there's-
Kelce?
No, but no. Only because there's so many Swifties that there's someone out there. You met Hammy. There's
I
someone
am
out there.
the someone.
There's someone else out there.
There's bound to be another.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But the chance of being me is possible.
Yeah, possible. But I mean, there's so many. I feel like there's another one out there.
I need to meet him or her.
You do. You might meet him in Miami.
Yeah.
You could. That is crazy, though. All those bullet points. It's wild. You exchange numbers, I assume.
Twitter.
It's good enough.
Yeah, I don't need someone's number in 2023.
Should you go to the games?
Yeah. She wasn't. Oh yeah, she was at the game Sunday, but she went with her dad or something. So she's like, I don't know if I want to bring him around the tailgate. It's like smart move, especially for how I was acting.
Hammy.
Apparently.
Hammy, look forward to meeting you at another tailgate.
Yeah, I want to meet Hammy.
Because 2017 is a long time ago. I need to see this photo.
What photo?
That we
Of
took.
him and Hammy.
Me and Hammy.
Oh, I'll show you the one that we took after the. That's me and Hammy.
Oh, Hammy.
Mm.
Looks familiar.
Yeah, right. Anyway, sick
Yeah, that was a
concert.
great story. That was a
Thank
great
you.
story. I hope to mirror one on the next episode.
I think you have a
Oh.
good chance. You're going to be doing so. Oh, we both have good chances.
Yes.
I
New,
won't.
New Orleans and Columbus. I hope something crazy happens in Bourbon Street.
Something safe but crazy.
Yeah, it's always been safe.
You know, we're getting like a trumpet-led marching band down the street.
I had no idea what a second line meant, but I'm looking forward to seeing that.
So we're starting at a bar.
And they blocked the street off, right? Like,
yeah, they have to. I think we're starting at a bar at what time? Like 7 p.m. Wednesday?
7:30.
That's like where the meetup is, and then we're getting ushered by a parade, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Mardi Gras parade, basically.
From one bar to the next, like the bar that we were going to end at. So that's cool.
Yeah, they call it a second line, apparently. But it'll be fun. And I'll figure out what platform to put it on. Don't know yet.
Okay. Well.
Oh, damn.
What happened? Almost threw a pick?
Almost a touchdown and almost a pick. Receiver dropped it, and the defender dropped it off the bobble. But we out. Thanks for listening, y'all. Short week for all of us. Patreon.com/DunnandDrew for all the exclusive content this weekend and this week. YouTube.com/DunnandDrew for all the content elsewhere. Man, this is the point of the season that I've been waiting for all year. So hopefully we get dubs all around. But until next time, this has been Dunn and Drew, baby, with a hint of Jack and Hammy.
Shout out Hammy.